The Optimus Prime Lego build. So Transformers, Optimus Prime, Lego, set 10302, 1,508 pieces. I know this is early, but I don't want to put this off anymore because I have other things I have to get into. So here's what we got through so far. We have uh Optimus. We have his thighs, his lower leg, his chestal section, arms on the side. That's going to be probably where his head goes, and probably some changeroo stuff on there. Changeroo is a technical term, but we are going to finish him up today. We went through steps 1 through 5, aka bags 1 through 5, to get this far. So obviously we have 6 through 10 to finish up. So let's get going. Hope everybody's having a lovely Monday morning. Hope you had a lovely weekend. Hopefully you didn't have to work too much. I worked on Saturday, which if I didn't work on Saturday, I would have gotten this video to you sooner. But life happens. Adulting happens. Not really a fan, I can say. Mhm. Plus, it's 9 a.m. where I am. If I can get this done, there's a good chance, well, in a timely fashion, there's a good chance we can beat the mailman and I don't have to listen to the dogs bark during my Lego session. Okay, we are going to build Optimus's feet right now, or at least one of them. And the first thing we need is a regular sized one stud black piece with a cross hole in it. And then we need a one stud dark blue on top of it. And then we need a rough angled dark blue piece. Friends, stop it. We're not doing this. Moxie. And we take our two one stud blue pieces on a hard angle and we put it over the other piece we just assembled. And they should fit snug. Then we have a black elongated cross piece, and that goes in the side. And that puts us to step 193. 194, we get one of these flat black piece, 5-hole, curved edges, crosses on the end. The rest are circles. And we put that on pointing upwards. Then we put on the two-way blue connector, cross on one side, circle on the other. And we put that in through this side. And then we put a gray circle cross piece on there. Next, we take this orange curve piece and we take this black piece that's got a circle on the top, a one circle, and then we put it in here like so, and then we put a cap in it. Oh, these are like rubbery. Or not, maybe. Yeah, they feel different. These pieces right here, these feel weird to me. They feel squishy, but they're not really. Like, it doesn't feel like regular Lego plastic. If you're building a set, leave a comment below. Say, hey, yeah, you're right, or hey, no, you're wrong. Whichever you choose. Uh-oh, that piece just flung off out of nowhere. Huh, okay. Oh, this goes this way, right? Okay. So that doesn't even get affected by it. That's weird that that happened. Okay. Now we have these double socket pieces. And we remember yesterday we were doing the balls. This is the day we do the sockets. And we take 2 of the black socket joints and 3 of the red connectors. Put the one red connector in and push it halfway through. Come on. Oh, it stops in there. You don't have to worry about pushing too far. And then you stack them. And then we go through the connector pieces, cross into the cross hole. That kind of sounds dirty a little bit, but not really. And then we attach those right behind here. Oh no, don't like that. And then we take another elongated flat black piece, 5 holes, crosses on the edge, 3 holes in the middle, circle holes that is. Another 2-sided blue connector piece, cross on one side, circle on the other, cross hole circle piece. And then that guy goes into here, like so. Okay, now we build the other side of this. And then we need we got this part, and then we need one stutter, dark blue one stud, dark blue one stud, and then we need another dark blue one stud. Now we need the black regular size with the cross in it, and we put that on top, correct? And then we put these on the bottom, correct? And then we gotta make sure they're snug, make sure they're the right way. There we go. That looks in line, I guess, instead of snug. Be more apt to say. And I put that in there. Uh-oh, and this one pops off again. What a loser. Come on, Lego bricks. Just stay where I tell you to go. All right, that part takes us downtown Judy Brown. And then we're on to 200. So we need a 1x4 and a 1x2. Get the dog hair out. Those go there. Then we have an elongated piece, elongated wedge with 3 holes on it. And that's going to go like this. Like so. And then we're putting a tiny 1-stud triangle, all dark blue pieces, up there. And now we're taking the right angle 3-studder piece and we put it in there. Okay. Next, we take this 2x2 gray piece with the holes underneath it, and we put 2 black 2-sided connectors in there. Okay. Now we are going to place that into the third or the hole closest to the angle. Let's say that. Okay. That's going up like this. And then we're attaching it to the other piece in the last hole. Like so. Now we're going to build that again. So we take our 1x4s, dark blue, 1x2 dark blues, put those together at the end, put the angled piece on top of that, like so. Then we put the other 1-stud triangle on there. And then we put the 3-studder right angle piece facing the opposite direction than we did the last time. And now we attach that like so. Okie dokie, artichoke. Now we're going to take another 1x4 dark blue. We are putting a 2-studder in the middle of it. And then we are placing 2 1-stud triangles next to it. Skinny edge pointing out. Now on top of the middle part, the middle 2-studder is getting a translucent, I think that's the right word, red piece, red smooth piece. So this is like that, okay. And that's going in the little space that we had left over. And then the two right angle pieces are going to get connected with a silver vent piece, like so. Right here. How about that? Okay, that's 206. 207 is we need a 4x4 flat blue or flat dark blue. We need a two stutter wedge piece. That sounds good. I was calling them triangles. Two stutter wedge piece sounds better. Let me put that in the middle of one of the sides. Large side out. Then we go to 208. Then we're going to put four more of those lining the edges. Skinny side out. Skinny side out for these wedge pieces. And there's so far we'll be having 5 on here total. And there's more to come, I believe. Okay, that's 208. 209, I was right. 2 more wedge pieces coming inside. Just following the same pattern as the first one. Large side to skinny side if you're lining them up. Then lastly, we finish it off with a two stutter, and then the top piece is a smooth two stutter. So we're making this little vent piece, and that goes on his foot over here. All right, that's pretty cool. Okay, next it's a 210, 211 assembly. Next we need another 1x4 piece, and now we're using 2x2 black piece with one hole on it. I'm gonna put one of these weird squishy things, but not squishy things in there. And we have to do that 2 times. Squishy, not squishy. I really want someone to reply to that part. If you don't reply to anything, that's fine, but if someone would let me know. And these go on the back of the feet. Going down. Downtown Judy Brown. Like so. And then we lock them in place with the 1x4. Okay. So we got some movement in the toe area. Oh, that does a lot of movement. A lot of movement there. Okay, focus. We gotta get this done. So that goes to 212 builds it. Oh, we gotta do that 2 times. So we'll just pick one of the feet. Get out of here, dog hair. And that, like you said before, goes right into those ball joints. Like so. All right. Optimus has 1 foot. Now we're gonna get the other foot. Turn back the page. All right, so now we gotta do one of these little doohickeys. 1 black stutter, regular size with a cross in it. Blue 1 stud on top of it. Let's build both of them at the same time since we know we have to build a second one. Try to have that foresight. Probably should have just done 4 at the same time, but who knows. Then we have the hard angle piece. 2 1 stutters in the base of that. And attach it to one of these. Cross going perpendicular to the angle. Then we have another angle piece and 2 1 stutters. Where is that angle piece? Angle piece, angle piece. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It was hiding in plain sight like a ninja. A Lego ninja. Not a Ninjago. That's something separate. You can be a Lego ninja and not know anything about Ninjago. That's how my ninja master explained it to me. Anywho, so we got that guy built, and now we have to use the elongated cross piece. And we put that in there. And now we're at 193 again, but we already did all this with another piece. Then we are going to take our elongated this and that. And then this one goes cross and side. Circle piece on it. This one's going to go cross and side. Right. Excuse me. That was uncalled for. My wife did it, even though she's not home currently. Party at the house of Sissy Pants. Woo! All right, those are done. So then, first one goes on, like yay. Next, we have to do the orange U part, the black circle with the top circle going in a different direction, perpendicular. I can't, oh, because it's only one way. Good job, silly pants. All right, that goes in here. Rubber bumper that's not a rubber bumper. If I can get it in there with my big fat fingers. Let's go. Okay, that is built appropriately. Then we slide them in. Uh-oh, slide it out. Come on. There we go. That is how it's supposed to be, says the instructions. Next, we have to do three red double-ended connectors, cross kind. And then we go to the two socket joints. We are going to put these two together like so. Put that in there. And then we gotta put them in lopsy-loopsy style. That's a technical term. If you don't know it, that's okay. Okay, those are in. That's 197. 198, we're putting this guy on the other end so they can come together, which they do. Then we got that part. Okay, now we gotta put the other end on like so. That takes us to 190. Oops. Oh, you son of a gun. Man, that side loves to pop right off. What a pain in the pooper. I just want my Legos to be snug and flush. Is there any problem with that? Apparently, yes. So once again, we're going to try to build two sides at the same time since we know the rules. Curses, this dog hair is monumental. Okay. Two 1x4s with two studders on the one end. Then we put on the elongated wedge with three holes on it. When we do that, we also put in a one stud triangle facing the opposite direction. Okay. Hurry up. Then, first time through, we put a three stud right angle piece facing in. Then we build the second one, right? Because we have to do two of those. Oh, we forgot the other piece. Hold on. Well, we don't need it yet. All right. Right angle. And this goes the opposite direction. We have our one stud triangle going backside, also in the opposite direction. However, now we need the 2x2 gray stud with the two hole connectors in the bottom. And we need two black two-sided cylinder connectors. And there's the other one. And then that goes in the hole closest to the wedge. Oh, we gotta put this in. Then when you connect it to the other piece we just built, the blue connector goes furthest away from the large wedge. That goes on there. Then we build the other one, and we put that on there. Same deal. Piggity pow like that. So now we have this guy. Next, we're going to build the. Oh, first we got to put the vents on. Silver vent connecting under the toe. Then we have to take a 1x4 piece, two studder in the middle, one stud angle pieces on the edges, skinny parts out, two times, and then we have a red translucent plate piece that's hiding. Oh, I found it. Okay. Then we put that translucent piece, smooth style in, lock that into place on the foot. That's 206. The second time through. Now we take the 4x4 plate. First thing we do is a two studded wedge piece, skinny part pointing in. We're going to do that 3 times. That's not how the instructions tell us to do it, but I know how to do this part, I guess. Then we line those with wedge pieces, skinny pieces facing outward, skinny side pieces. That didn't sound as good. If you don't like any of my words, too bad. Sorry. I'm trying to be as descriptive as I can. Like I said yesterday, I don't just want to sit here in silence. I can't play any music, which is what I would prefer, put my headphones on. But then I'm sure I get copywritten, even if it was old music. Then we assemble that, like so. Then we need 2 more of these. 2x2 black pieces with one connector in the bottom or on the sides, depending on how you're holding it. Orientation will lead to a better perspective. That might be logical. That might be. Then we put that there on the back, and then we lock it in with another 1x4 blue connector. Ta-da! That is the second foot, and this will be going on Optimus Prime's left foot. Little clickety clack. There we go. Now Optimus can stand up properly. I don't know if you guys can see that. There he is. Getting closer. Getting closer. Getting closer. All right, so now we have a bunch of smaller pieces, so I wonder what else we're going to build for... Oh, I looked ahead last night, and he got to put some legs on him. Or no, some tanks on his legs. So here's another 2-for-1, so we'll try to build them simultaneously. First thing we need is these two regular size 2-studders, and we're putting on black 2-studders on top of them. Next, we need 2x2 studder with 2 sideways studs. And then underneath that, we're putting 1 edge piece per. Okay. And we're doing that 2 times as well. So we're going to do that 4 times. Might as well get them all out. Okay. Where's the last piece? There we go. Here we go. Now we put these in sideways because that's what the instructions say. And we do that again because, like I said, we know we're building doubles this time. So hopefully this will cut down in our time frame. Then we're going to put a 2-stutter on top. Side is a 1x4. Put that on each of them. Next, we got the 1-studded regular size with a sideways stud. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Deal with it. Apparently, I have a lot of attitude this morning. Sorry for my viewers. Feeling a little spicy. I did mention it was early, but it's my day off, so I can have a beer if I want. Deal with it. I say deal with it so much, I should become a card dealer. And then people are like, well, you deal with it. And then I could show them off my card dealing talents. And everybody would be impressed. Oh, that's this part. That's, I knew I was missing something. Got talking too much yammering away. Okay, then we got vents out the wazoo. Vent here. Vent here. If you see these pieces right there, and you don't call them vent pieces, what do you call them? Leave a comment below. Especially if you're watching this early, leave a little like and subscribe. Turn on that notification button. Especially since I definitely do not post regularly. If you like what you see, Tell me that what you like more: skateboards, Lego. I do it all. If as long as it all means skateboards and Lego. Oh, you guys are so silly this morning. Goodness gracious. Thank goodness for days off. Heard that. Mainly because I said it. That's why I heard it. Okay. Got this going. Got this going. There's that. There's that. Like I mentioned, these are leg tanks, and these are going on Optimus's knee area. If you're holding this way, you're putting it to the hole that's closest to you, is where the connector piece goes. That's what the instructions say. All right. This area is what we just did. Okay. On to bag 7, if I'm not correct. Or excuse me, if I'm not mistaken. If all the bags are as quick as that one, we'll definitely be done. That only took us around 20-ish minutes. Oh, we got an Autobot piece finally. I believe this is his arm. Like I said, I did look forward into the instructions to try to attempt a little bit of prep work. Okay, so then we got curved upside down or underneath pieces, dark gray, 2 of them. And then we need 1 red handle piece. I just saw it. There we go. So red handle piece goes on here. Then we slide the other one on there. Now we need a blue 2x2 square is next. And then we're going to put on 2 more gray curved pieces. 1 more gray curved piece on the underside, and then here's the other one. Okay, there's that. And we're at 218 now. And we don't have to build 2 of these apparently. So now we're going to put another handle piece on there, red handle sticking out, blue square in the middle. Now we're, holy crap, we're putting 6 little guys on there. Okay. So we're taking 6 handle pieces, gray hand, 2 studded with handles on the ends. 6 of them he needs. 4, 5. Where's the last one? Come on, you old jerk. Okay, there's the, oh, dropped them. And then we need 2 regular 2 studders, light gray. 2 stutter light gray. There's 1. Where's the other one? Come on, man. Shouldn't be as difficult to locate. Well, let's place what we got. All right, so we got our handles here, like so, and we're doing 4 of these hooks this way, right down the edge, hooks hanging off. Then we got, oh, we did have, what a goon. Then on the other side, we're doing only 2 hooks in the middle, and then 2 gray, 2 studders finishing out the edges, like yay. Then we are putting on a whole bunch of vents, and they are going acrossways. Acrossways. I don't know how to tell you. They're not going up and down. I don't think that. I don't think they are. So we need 8 of those. Yeah. Slowly but surely. Here we go. Ba, 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 ba. Where are the rest of my vent pieces? Oh, there's another one. One more vent piece. Looking high and low, mainly low. I don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. Vent piece, where are you? There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, got him. All right, that puts us at 222. I wonder what that means in witching numbers. If you didn't know, I like witchcraft mildly, have a mild interest in it. And when you see 3 sets of numbers, usually it has something to do with witchcraft. So we're taking, next step is a 2x4 flat piece, turning it upside down, taking a red 2-stutter, and putting it in the middle of one side, the center of it. And then we have the red, I always call this a spaceship piece, since when I had it in my sets growing up, that's what it was. That just hugs that 2-stutter we put in there. Now we turn it over. We put a red handle on one side and red claws on the other. Red claws. Where's the red handle? Red handle. Okay. And then we put a 2x3 flat piece. We put a 2-stutter light gray pill shape with see-through holes. We put a smooth 1-stutter, and then we put a smooth 1x3 stutter. Okay. The see-through gray holes pieces, they now get 2 white circles. Well, clear pieces. In the instructions, they show them as more white than clear, but that's got to be hard to do. Anyway, we got those, and then we put that on our grill piece. On our grill piece. Okay, oh, so it sits up a little higher. Now we do another one for 224. Once again, we have the 2x4 flat piece in red. 2-stutter goes in the middle of one side. Then we take our spaceship piece. Where's our spaceship piece? There we go. Which is a 2x2 stutter, and it goes into like a trapezoid. Slap that puppy in there. Then we turn it over. And then we do the handle piece first. And these are going the opposite side as the other one we built. And then the claw piece next. Once again, removing the gosh darn dog hair. Then we do that. So then now we do the 2x3 smooth piece. We do the light gray 2-stutter curved end see-through piece. 1-stud flat piece or smooth piece. And then the 1x3 smooth piece. Then once again we add the clear 1-stud circles. Now we're putting it on the opposite side of this. Like so. Now I put that down. And we're going to 225. We got a light gray 3-stud right angle piece. And we're going to take that and we're going to put one little light triangle or wedge. Then with what's left, we're taking a 2-stud black claw piece, putting that in there. Excuse me. And then we're taking the dark gray handle piece and turning it the other way. And then connecting those pieces, we're going to put a 1x4 light gray underneath them. So you have 2 spaces left. Then we're going to just do that again. One piece here. Another gray handle, there we are, gray handle. And then we're going to put the pieces like this. Oopsie. Dun, 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 dun. Another light gray 3-studded right angle piece. Then another 1-studded light gray triangle. Then 2 light gray 2x3s. And put those on. Once again, this is Lego Build Optimus Prime 10302, and we are on step 230. We just did step 230. And we have to apply, what is this? Like that. And then another one. Okay, the instructions say we have to apply a decal right now. Now the decal says we have to do it like this. Number 2. No. Duke, what are you doing on the couch? Get down, please. Duke. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty gosh darn good. Duke, come on, man. You know the rules. You're allowed on your couch, just not on the very back part. Like we've said, I think it's a very decent deal that we have going. I don't know why you get so grouchy. Okay, 232 is the step number. 2x3 flat tile, light gray, one stutter in the corner, and then a 2 stutter smooth piece to fill out that line. And then we're putting 2 black claw connectors underneath it. Then we're putting technically it's a 2x3 piece, but it's cut at an angle, so it's only like a 3 stutter. Oops. Oops, that's the wrong way. Wrong way for that. They are directional, so you can't use them interchangeably. You have to have the proper one, which I just found out. And then we're putting some translucent orange pieces on there. Obviously, those are going to be the lights. Those snap in nicely. Damn, I really did a good job on that decal. Very pleased. 3, we're going to build the opposite side. Start with a 2x6 stutter. 1 stutter in the corner. Then we do a 2 stud smooth piece. Then we do the other light gray directional piece. Then we do the 2 studded black claws underneath. And then lastly, we do the 2 orange translucent pieces. Click that in. Now we put this on the underside. Oh, that looks nice. And then we put this on Optimus's chest. And put it down. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's getting really good. Getting really good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoops. Moxie, that doesn't mean we're getting excited. Papa's gotta finish this build and then we'll do something. I swear it's. Uh-oh. What happened? Gosh darn, this piece hates staying together. All right, friends. Settle down. Go lay down, baby. All right. That's 235. Go lay down, please. What's that say to do? Put this up. Put them down. Oh, okay. Apparently, Optimus got some abs. All right. Now we're going to take, let's call this a gear socket because it's got little clickies in it. 2x2 square with a gear socket. We're going to put a flat 2 stutter on there. We're working with a red 2 stutter. Got it. Then we back that up with a 2x4. And then, oh, we're doing something complicated. We're taking this red 2x4 with holes in it and a clicky piece. And we are putting another clicky piece into that. All right. Now those clicky pieces go perpendicular, meaning a 90-degree angle, if I'm not mistaken. They put that in with a 2 stutter. Now we have these 2 studs on top, 4 on the side wraparound pieces. And then we have a 1 studded 2 on the side wraparound piece going in between them. Then we finish it off with a 1x5 connecting all those points. So we got this going on. That's 242. Whoopsie, don't drop it on the floor. Excuse me. Now we got a 1x4. Is it 1x4? No, 1x3 uh, smooth piece. And then two 3x3 plates on top. Roar. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. So terrible, those things that you do. You, the audience, because clearly it wouldn't be me. This is how it's going to go? Are you sure? Lego, this doesn't sound right. Oh, but it's flush? Okay, so it's. Okay. Okay, Lego, I see you. I see you. Don't get mad. All right, now 245, 246, we're flipping it like this. Okay. Now we're doing those wraparound two on top again. Four on the side wraparounds. Stupid hairs. Come on, hairs. And then we go on there, blah, 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 blah. Another one. Oh, hurry, 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 hurry. Shh, they're coming. Don't tell anybody. Okay. Then we got another 1x5 to even it out. So we got that going on. Now we have to do 2x4 and a 1 and a 2 stutter in that spot. Then it says we need an additional 2 stutter at the opposite end of the first. Now we're building something separately. So we got a 1x3 red piece, and then or excuse me, 2x3 red piece with a 1x3 smooth piece on there, connecting to a 2x3 gray piece. And then we put another 1x3 smooth piece, creating an upside down T. And then we do a 2x3 gray piece or smooth piece 2 times, and they are red. And that goes. Oh, whoops, we need 2 more pieces. Oh. Oh boy, I hate rushing. So then we need another 1x5. There's a lot of 1x5s in this set. I've just since I've been doing this set, I've been paying attention a little bit to what I've been saying. And I don't recall having a lot of 1x5s in other sets. Although moving forward, I'll try to be more attentive. Okay, that goes in there. Snappity snap, bappity bap. Now we need some circle pieces and our 3-way blue connectors. And there's another piece. Oh, okay. Oh, there's big pieces too. I gotcha. I gotcha. All right. So we take our 3-way blue connector and we use this small cylinder. Then we put on a larger cylinder. Oh, and then we put it in this way. Come on. Sometimes I don't like these cylinder connectors because they're difficult to connect. But that's just my opinion. All right, so that goes like that. Now we're taking, I always call these a lightsaber handle piece. The lightsaber handle pieces or the candlestick pieces. That's what I call them. Then we have a black cross connector, 2-way cross connector, like the red ones we were using earlier, except for it's a black one. Then we take the upside down lightsaber handle, and then we put this in here, like so. And now, oh, we put this into his right arm. Bum, 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 bum. Right arm. Like so. So we just completed his right shoulder. And now with the leftovers, we will do, I'm assuming, his left shoulder. So let's get on it. And I definitely did not remember all the steps, so we have to pay attention. All right, so we got the socket, clicky socket, two stutter, 2x4. Then we got to put together the two clickies. And then those go right here. And then we need a regular size two stutter, red. Then we need the wraparound pieces. Two on top, four on the side, red. Two on the top, four on the side, red. One on the top, two on the side, light gray, like a little sandwich. Okay. Then we got that going on. Then we need the 1x5 behind it to even it out. Boom. Now from here we put on a 1x3 in the middle. Now we do the two 3x3 plates. Right, those are snug as a bug in a rug. Curse you, Moxie, and your dog here. And then we put the, oh, another Autobot symbol. Oh, wait. We put it this way. We want it to go on the other side. Okay. Don't want to screw the pooch this late in the game and we're on step 261, like so. 261, then we turn the piece over, not because we want to, but because we were instructed to. Then we match those pieces, two on the side, or two on top, four on the side, one on the top, four on the side. That didn't make sense the last one, but just go with it. Just use the force, Luke. We are trying to be a so speedy McGeady right now. I do like assembling Lego, but I figure as a channel, do you guys really want to see me sit for like the whole hours? Like just try to run it into the ground kind of thing? Well, that sounds silly. I don't want to run it into the ground, but like just do it in one setting as much as possible? Or do you prefer it in a little more tangible pieces? Let me know in the comments below. What do you like as a viewer? Now, there's a good chance I won't listen to anything you say, but there's also a chance that maybe I'll take that into consideration. I'll be like, hey, you know what? The fans, the subscribers, the part of the reason that I'm here, they say, let's do this, and this. Well, then maybe we should do that. But you got to be more active on the comments. I always talk to the comments like people are actually doing things. They're not. There's not a lot of traffic on my videos. Not a lot of traffic at all. But it's okay. The voices in my head take up the dead space. Speaking of Dead Space, do you like that game franchise? That's pretty cool. I like those guys. Okay, that goes in there. And that goes, yeah, right. Boop, 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 boop. We're building the other arm like I suggested. And I put these together like so. Come on. What are we missing? Oh, that's what we're missing. You little hoo-ha sneaker. Okay. That's what we were missing. Another bracket. There we go. Now we're going to put this on the other arm. Like so. This is so cool. I'm getting more excited the more. Oh no, his sides came undone. He must have been laughing too hard. Friends, we don't need to be barking at that. That's none of your business. None of your business. Okay? Moxie, what did I just say? No! You guys are stinky banana boat eaters. For what? Wade can be out there. It's his yard. Stop it. That's it. Squirt bottles for everybody. Okay, friends, we're gonna stay live. Bag 8 is next on the table, but apparently we're gonna have a brief interlude from the Knucklehead Patrol barking at our neighbor, who, by the way, is one of their favorite neighbors. So I don't know why we're getting irritated by him. Holy goodness! Shut up! No, there's no excuse for this. This is ill mannered in every country I've ever been to. I don't know if that part's true. That part I might be making. Stop! Do you think that our neighbor wants to hear? Duke, shut up! It's early in the morning and we are doing Lego. Shut your yapper. Oh my goodness. Okay. 3x3 flat red with a 2x6 red on top of it. Do that a second time. So one part's going to be half on, half off. And then we do another on the bottom. And now we have a curved piece that starts off as a 3x3, 2x3, but it's kind of like a 3x3, but put that in there, curved. So we are making like a plate. Turn it over. And now we are going to add angle pieces. Three stutter angle piece. And then a regular two stutter in there. Well, just a two stutter. We're not going to use regular. Then we turn it back over. We're using another 3x3 plate. And then a 1x4 smooth piece. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. We're building some more of those red and gay clicking connector pieces. So do that. And then that goes on top, but in the corner. Now we need a regular size 1x3 stutter, regular size 2 stutter, and then a regular size black 2 stud with a clicky joint. With the clicky joint. There we go, there we go. And that goes right there. Next, we're going to put another 3x3 plate on top. And then next, we're going to build something based off of a two stutters going on top of each other. And then we're going to do the one regular size black stud, but with a cross hole in it. And they're doing 2 of those back to back. Make sure you have the cross holes lining up, or else that'll be a failure later, I'm assuming. So we got that. Next, we have a clicky arm that goes to that clicky piece that we just put in. Really? Yep, that goes in there. Now we need 2x3 flat piece going on top. Oh, we rotated the piece. Rotated the piece. Watch out. Going on top of there. Then we need to add a 1x4, but it's got studs on the side. Then we're going to do a flat 1x5er along the length of that, like so. Now we're going to take, there's some colored pieces. There's smooth pieces that have yellow on them. Oh, found it. Found it. So now we're going to take a 2x4 black piece. We are going to put one of these yellow arrows on it. It's a 2x2 flat piece or a smooth piece with a yellow arrow. Then we're doing a 2x2 flat piece with a 2 stud on it. If that makes any sense. We are attaching that inside here. Now we are going 3x3, right, all the way down. 3x3, 3x3 curve. Oh, we gotta build that one. Okay. So we take 3 studded angle piece, put 1 stud on the corner. Then we put that on the plate, underneath the plate. Then we put another angle on top. Then that goes in there. Wait, what? Oh, rotate it, rotate it, rotate it. My bad. Sorry. Okay, that goes there. Now we need 2 studded smooth piece right here. Longer smooth piece. I think it's 2x8, 2x6 smooth piece. 1x3 smooth piece. What are you doing up there? Making all those noises like a crazy baboon person. Okay. 284, 285. We're adding another of these 3 studded angle pieces. And we're adding a 2 studded claw piece. Okay. 286, 2x3 smooth piece over top of that. And we're gonna make a little tiny. We need these 2 studded hook on the side pieces. And we're gonna put 2 red vents on them. Two red vents. And then we're gonna put a red circle dome piece on the bottom. And then turn this over like so. And that goes in here. Okay. Oh, this is going to be his lower arm and hand. So now we need 2x2 black stud, or 2x2 dark blue square. 2 stutter on one side. Black 2 stutter with 1 claw on the other. That's probably for his thumb if I had to guess. Then we need 2 stutter, black piece with a bar. And then we need the dark blue 2x2 square, but it's angled on top. You know what I'm talking about. Got the slope on it. The sloopity slope. There it is. Okay, so now we got that going on. Then next we need the 2x2 black stud with the 1 hole in the bottom. Then we have a 1 studded connector piece, which is interesting. And with that, we are going to put the, is that angle piece? Yeah. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Come on, I know you're not in there. Okay, there's that. And that goes in there. Okay. Now we're going to rotate it. And we're putting 1 studded with circle holes on the side. We're doing 1 studded with a claw on the side. And then we're doing another 1 studded with a circle on the side. Okay, those are all in there. And those are going to go onto 1x3 with 3 angled pieces to resemble his fingers. Although I do think Optimus had 4 or 5 fingers total. This guy's only getting 4. If you know for certain, leave a comment below. Oops, that's not the right piece yet. Dirty Bosanimo. Oh yeah. What was I thinking? Okay, so then we put that on there. Leave this in there. Whoa, Nelly. Did I break it? I don't think so. Okay, so then we got this. That goes in. Okay. 295. 296. Putting his arm on him. Sorry you can't see us on screen, but I need a little more support in my lap. Which sounds kind of weird. All right, once again, Optimus with his right arm. Moving right along. So let's see. We got to start with the 3 square by 3 square. 2 by 3. Another 2 by 3. Another 2 by 3 underneath. Like so. Then the 3 by 3 with a curve. Curve towards you if you're following directions. Flip it over. Add the 3 studded angle piece. Then we're adding also a regular nope, just 2 stutter. Then we're rotating the piece again. Another 3 by 3 plate. And we're doing a 1 by 4 smooth piece. Then we're going to do another clickety clackety piece. Red and gray. Well, those are snug together. Putting those on the back side, the back corner. Then a regular 1 by 3 piece, regular size. And then a regular size 2 stutter. Then a regular sized black stutter with a clicky hook. Or a clicky socket would be more realistic, I guess. Got that in there. Another 3 by 3 plate. Now we're going to do red 2 stutter, stack them evenly or on top of each other. Then we got the black 1 stud with the cross. Black 1 stud with the cross. Make sure the holes line up once again. Those go right there. Now on the 307. 307, we add the clicky arm into that. Clicky arm is in. Now we gotta rotate it. So right here, 2 by 3, 1 by 5, 1 by 4 black piece with holes on one side. Then we have to build 2 by 4, 2 by 2 flat piece, 2 by 2 partially flat piece. That goes inside, like so. Now we have to do the 3 by 3 flat piece, but we have to put the angle piece on the bottom. And then we have to do the 1 stud, red 1 stud in the corner. Then we have to do another 3 studded angle piece. And that goes right here. Then next we do another 3 by 3 plate. And then we do the curve, 3 by 3 plate missing 1 stud. That's all that. Then we go 2 studded smooth piece. I think we said 1 by 6 smooth piece. And then a 1 by 3 smooth piece. Another 3 studded angle piece. Then another 3 sided angle piece. Whoa. Stop throwing things. And a 2 hooker. 2 studded with 2 hooks, or 2 claws rather, excuse me. Okay, and then we do 2 by 3 flat piece over that. Then we gotta do the little wedge thing. dun, dun. Oh, get them in there. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And that goes, we're turning it this way. And this goes in here, like so. Okay. Then we got to do the fist again. Fist is 2x2 blue square. 2x2 blue square. 2 stutter. Then what we got? We have the black 2 stutter with a hook on the side. Yes. Then we have the black 2 stutter with the bar on the side. Put that on there. The blue curved piece going on that. And then we have the black 2x2 with the 1 hole underneath that. And the 1 stutter with the hook. Which gets the 1 foot. 1. How many more times? 1, 2, 3. Because we'll need that next. That goes in here. Like so. And then we do a 1x3, right? Right? Oh, we gotta put those pieces on first. 1 stud with a circle on the side. 1 stud black with the circle, or with a claw on the side. 1 circle dark blue with, oh, there it is. What is it? There it is. Oopsie, 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 come on. Okay. Then we put these on here. Nope, I got fooled by that each time. Where is that? Oh no, we're missing a finger. Oh no, Optimus is missing a finger. Oh, is it really true? Son of a gun. There we go. Other arm. And we're missing a finger. I am beyond sad about that. Never had a Lego set misses pieces before. Have you ever encountered that before? Leave a comment below. So now we're on to 324. 324, 2x4 light gray square, 2 stutter underneath it. And then we have, I need to turn it around, upside down on the sides, black pieces. Then we put a little tiny gray socket piece, light blue piece, 2 studded smooth. Then we put a backwards piece. And then 2 one-sided stutters. 1 stutters with 1 on the side. And we put a chevron piece. Oh, that's head. Okay, what are we doing? 2 sideways pieces. the field. Hmm. What the fuck? Hold on, friends. I screwed it up. Yeah. That's not it. How do you get it in there? How do you get? I'm building Optimus's head, and I can't figure out how this piece goes in here because it doesn't fit. That doesn't work. You got this, right? We build this. That goes above that. How you expect it to be snug? Yeah, 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 yeah. Hmm. And then you put that on there. I don't know, man. That's a that seems like a poor design flaw. Yeah, man, that won't go on there like that. You're maybe no. Hmm. Sorry, friends. I'm just getting consumed by this build. Didn't want to go radio silent on you. This head part for Optimus Prime, there is a design flaw in it. I'm almost positive. And these pieces aren't going together. They tried to put this piece in here, but it's too high. They need to shave this piece down in order for it to fit. I'm putting together Lego for a long time. There's a chance that I didn't do it right, and I found it. You silly hoo ha! I was using the wrong part, and that explains it. Okay, I take back my negative criticism. I was a moron, and I was not paying attention. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everyone involved with my silliness. All right, back to the build and hopefully not do anything stupid anymore. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, there's two Optimus eyes in there. And then we put this little one that I was trying to use. You stinky bastard. Okay. 2x3 on top of it. And then 3 1x2s. Or 2x1s. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Let's go, go, go. All right. Now we're on the 338. 338. 338 on the instructions. And we are putting one stud smooth pieces. And we're finally using these angled pieces. I've been waiting to use these. They've been occupying the space on the table. And I keep on thinking they're important pieces until now. When they actually are. Then we're doing 2 stutter. Then we're using triangle, put the skinny end to the back of his head. Now we're doing a 1 stutter. Oh, whoa, oh, watch out, friends. And then a wrap around. Whoa. Okay, okay. Oh, that's supposed to be a flat piece. Damn it. Flat piece. Okay, sorry, Optimus. Man, I am not paying attention to these directions for poop today. Sorry about that, friends. Now we use the 1 stutter up here. And then we do the 1x2. Uh-oh, 1x2, come on. There, little tweaking, there we go. Then we have a vent piece. All right. Kind of looks like a striped tie. That goes right there. Oh yeah, he's looking pretty spiffy. Then we have these pieces, and we gotta stick Optimus's ears in them. Hold the piece like this, and the end comes in. Okay. Curses hair dogs, dog hair. Optimus's head. That's pretty dope. Dope, dope, dope. Put him on the head. Put his head on. Ba-ba-da-da! Optimus Prime, friends. Oh, you younger kids today have no idea how much this guy influenced me in my life. Optimus Prime, one of the greatest leaders of all time. Him and Duke from G.I. Joe. Uh-oh. Optimus, don't die having Optimus. Okay, now we're on to bag 9. If you're keeping score, you know that we're really close. Bags 9 and 10. All we have left. And then we will be done with this Optimus Prime build. Does anybody have any Transformers tattoos? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I have no idea what I have planned in the future. I just know that there is a future plan. How about that? You like that? Okay. So now, taking a circle piece and reporting 4 little tiny 1 stutters with tinier 1 circle holes. This is step 3, 4, 5 out of the Optimus Prime Transformers Lego build, number 10302, 1,508 pieces. Okay, let me put that stud on the bottom. And then we put this on the top. Okay. No, we gotta put the matrix in Optimus. So we open up his chest. Then we put the matrix in. Does it click? No, it just stays in there. Sloppy style. Then we close them up. Bum, ba, bum. Now Optimus is alive. Yay! Now we have to make some energon. Okay. We're taking one of these pink 2x4 studs and put a bunch of 2 studded bricks on there. One this way, one this way, and then 4 this way. So we're making an energon cube, which is how the Transformers power themselves, if you aren't aware. Then we put this over here, and we got 2 more, right? 2 more. And then we do the next one. And the next one goes this way. And then in the middle. I wonder why they can't make the plates transparent. That'd be interesting. Or translucent. There, now Optimus has an energon cube. That's pretty cool. Now we're building some battle stuff. Now we're gonna take the orange 1x3, and we're putting 3 one's regular 1 stud with the crosses in them, but one's going with the line, and then 2 are going perpendicular. So we got that. Now we're going to take a curved piece and put that over the edge. And we're going to put 2 hook pieces. Those look like yellow. Do we have them in orange? Look pretty yellow to me. I will say, Lego has, in my last couple sets, Lego has been slacking on these instructions with the coloring. I've spent so much time looking for pieces that I couldn't find, and I'm like, look ahead to the game, and I'm like, oh, would you look at that? That's not even what they're talking about. Bunch of malarkey. Do better, Lego, with your coloring, please. That's my only gripe right now. That and pricing. You can't tell me that these Legos cost this much all the time. Gotta be a cheaper version of quality products. Okay, putting those tubes in there. Okay. All right. You still doing good, everybody? Everybody still paying attention? All right. Still going on. Like I said, we only got 1 bag after this, and the dogs are getting antsy. Now we put some sparkles on here. Some more sparkles. Okay. Then on this end, we use the red elongated cross. Put some orange cylinders on there, specifically 2, and a yellow ring with a cross hole in it. Oof. And then I just collapse those things. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I also wonder why they tell us to put things in here if they're going to be mildly challenging due to pressure. Okay, so here's yellow brick piece and two wraparounds. One wraparound piece. Where's the other wraparound piece? Where are you? Wraparound piece, there you are. And then we got a regular two-stutter with a hole in it. Then we're going to put 2x4 on top of it, 2x4 orange. Then we're putting these big pieces on here. We'll turn it upside down. We got a disc to go in there. Then we're putting some more explosion thingies. Okay. Need one of these see-through home base plates. The hook side, another home base plate on this side. And then a big curved plate right here. More home base plates. One by fiver. Oh no, six. One by sixer. Turn it over. Orange disc. Oh, forgot about these parts. Down here. That clicks in. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Clicks in like that. Oh, there's other parts, okay. Then we take this, put it through here. Take a black connector piece. All right, so this is Optimus's laser battle axe, and I can take off one of his hands and put this in the slot and add his battle axe so I can pretend that he's doing combat. I don't care to do that right now, so I'm not going to show you. If you really want, you can go look it up online, I'm sure. So that's done. We got Optimus all set. We have Energon Cube all set. We have his energy sword all set. What's he going to build next? Oh, we're building his blaster. Because if you don't know anything about this show, Optimus always had a huge blaster. Okay, building, 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 building bricks, building bricks. No, 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 no. What kind of music do you guys like to listen to when you build? Do you guys like the Misfits at all? And if you do, what's your favorite album or song or version? Because there's been a couple versions, if you were unaware. Light gray with a circle. Nope, dark gray with a circle. Okay. 1x3 on these pieces here. Okay, then we do a regular size one stutter, light gray. Two stud on bottom, one stud on top wedge piece. Then we have two stud on one side, bottom on the other. Regular two stutter. And that's 366. Next we have a plate. Another piece I've never seen before. Oh, maybe I have. This looks like it might have been a windshield for other pieces or play sets. But this time it's going on here. All right. Next, we are building a 2x4 flat piece. Oh, I got you. Okay, that's threw me for a loop. Put that on the back like so. Oh, that's probably the stock of his weapon, I bet. I bet you I'm right. Then we got this really long, elongated cross. And now we're going to put a bunch of pieces on there. This piece with a circle on the bottom. That will go in there. Okay. Next, we have clicky part with a circle on top. Come on. There we go. And then we have a black smooth disc on top, 2x2 studs. We have the clicky arm that goes on the bottom. And then we have a cylinder that goes onto that. Then we place that onto the elongated cross. Like so. Oh yeah. All right, next we are going to take um, two studs on bottom, one stud on top, then a one stutter on top of that, and then regular size one stud with a hole in it, and then a one stud wedge piece, skinny side going towards the hole. Then that, oh, that goes right here. Gotcha. Okay, that slides on that top piece, like so. This is a pretty cool idea. I like it. So next, we're going to take one of these pieces, and then we're going to put a regular hole in it, like that. And then a one stud, regular size, with a hole in it. That goes in there. And then a black one stutter. Okay. Now we put that in there. Okay. Next we take a circle and then a regular size 2x2 circle piece. However, it's got grooves on it. And then we put a soft cylinder, smooth cylinder on top of that. That goes in there. Then we do a two-way connector. A different way than the standard one. This is a smaller circle, smaller diameter two-way connector than we've used in previous builds. Oh, you silly hoo-ha, I put it in backwards. Oy. Friends, you're doing a good job. As soon as Papa's done, which should be relatively soon, we are going to go on a W. Nope, right? Yeah, the opposite way, you silly hoo-ha. Come on, come on. So close. There we go. That's done. So now we're at the 377. Putting two rings on here. Or just one? One on here. Then three. Which one's that one? How do we have all these pieces left? Friends, so here's the firearm, but the one on the instructions, it looks like it's got a lot less space, a lot more. Hmm. I'm going back through the instructions right now. There's no other pieces that I'm missing, but this thing is so gosh darn long. So we built this, and we got a circle in there, and then we had this piece. Then we have this piece and two circle pieces. And we put that on there. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. That's where we messed up. Hey. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Okay, there's that. Then we do three in a row. Nope. First we do this one. Then we do three in a row that way. Then we do this one this way. Then we put this in there. And now we have his laser blaster. And this also will go in his hand. Like so. But once again, I'm not trying to put him into different positions right yet. Oh, he still have one more bag to go. Holy crap. Okay, let's go, friends. Let's go. Oh, the last bag is his jetpack. So, friends, we are really cooking. We're almost done. Get this build done. I've been sitting on it for a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Follow me on Instagram. Instagram is I have an Instagram account. It's the Shaggy Sissy Pants Show, I think, or just Shaggy Sissy Pants. Not a lot happens on there. YouTube is basically where most of the action happens, quote unquote action, I guess. All right. Last bag of the Optimus build is his backpack, his jetpack. We're gonna do a 2x6 or 1x2x6 with a 1x4 on top. Regular size 1x4. And then Then we got two more 1x4s going the opposite direction, or making like a C shape or a U shape. There's one of them. There's the other one. Next, we're going to do two little black one stud circles. One time. Oh, goodness. Two times. Then we're going to do some black plates. We're doing 3x3 black plates pointing to the outside, like so. And then we're taking a red 3x3 plate and we're putting regular size two stutters, light grays, with two holes in them, separated by a regular size black one stutter. And that's going to go right here. Okay, then we're going to do that again on this side. Black regular one stud. There's that one. There it is. Okay. Now we're putting that on this side. Friends, easy. Easy. We are almost done. Just focus. 1x6ers. And then we got 1x4 black pieces on top of it. I think the mailman pulled up down the street. So our time is limited for the giant interruption, which clearly I am working hard to avoid. Okay. There's that. Next we do the 385. We're going to build a little hooky hooks. Got a two-studded socket joint. Put a black two studders underneath and on top of that. That goes right up here. Do that again. Two stutter with a socket joint. Black two stutter underneath it. Black two stutter on top of it. And that goes on the opposing side. Okay. Then after that, we need a regular size 1x3 blue pieces. Those go there. After that, we need two 1x4 black pieces with the four studs on the side and regular black one studders. There we go. That's going to go here. And then this is going to go here. That goes there. And this goes here. Okay. Then we're going to finish it off with a regular size two stutter, black with a cross hole in it. We need two of those. And then our red elongated cross connectors. I just saw the other one. There it is. Put those in here. Put them in the back. Put it on the back. And then we need to do long pieces, 1x6, 1x6 smoothies. 1x6 smoothies. Come on. Come on, friends, work with me here. Work with me. We're almost done. Next, we need 1x2. Whoops. No. We need 1x6s right here. 1x6s right there. And then we need black one studders, circles. Right there. Then we need another 1x6er red piece right there. Now we need 1x4 with 2x2 beige side pieces. Going up there. Okay. Then we have some trapezoid pieces that we're going to use. Easy, friends. Easy. We are so close to being done. I can smell the victory. Hopefully, you guys are still with me. We're going as fast as we can. All right. So now we need 2 little bench pieces. 1 bench, 2 bench. Then we need some right angle smoothies. Right angle smoothie. Right angle smoothie. Then we need 2x2 smoothies with 2 studs on them, thus making them not that smooth. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Where's the other ones? Hurry, hurry, hurry. We are literally running against time right now. Okay, some more smooth pieces to even that out. Like so. All right. Now we're going in to a 4x4 black piece. 1x6 is on the edge. 2 more beiges. Pop it out of the middle. 1x4 black piece coming up there. Building this. Then we need 2x4 black up the middle. 2 black 2 studders. Making like a T. Then 2 1 red studders. And then a black 2x4 across. Bridge the gap. Where is that? And then this goes in here. Excuse me. Okay. Big plate in the middle. Then we do Autobots. And then a circle piece. Circle piece. And then 1x4s, white. 1x4. Flat smoothie in there. 2x2 black smoothie. All right, then we got 4 red vents. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh, Duke is on the prowl. We are losing time as we speak. Okay. Excuse me. 2 studded wedges. All right, that is in there. Now we're going for the 3 studded angle pieces with a 1x3 smoothie on it. And that's going to go here. 3 1x3 angle piece, 1x3 smoothie. That's in there. Then we got to put these up here. Bunch of 2 studded angle pieces. Okay, that is all good. So we have 2 red angle pieces down low. Like that. Then we have 2 angle pieces this way. Then we have another one of these pieces right here. Then 1x3s, smoothies. Like that. That does look like a pretty cool backpack. Okay, so now we got this. Now you rotate it. And they're putting a 2x3 on top of that. Putting, oh, whoops, we forgot a piece. Let's stick that in there. Stick this to here. Oh, this is so cool. Once again, excited as all heck. Uh-oh, he's coming. No more time for talking. Let's go. Let's go. Got that. We need to build some more stuff real quick. All right, friends. Oh, we got a hook. And then that goes a 2-stutter on top of that. Then a blue one on top of that. With the blue thing. Like that. And then we have a white one that goes underneath it. And then that's our traditional black 2-side connector. And then we turn this over. Oh, we put them in. Okay, I got you. Oy. Oy, oy, oy. Come on, friend. Hurry up. We gotta beat this postman, or I'm gonna be in big trouble. Okay, so that's what we got. One. What do we got? What we got? We got the arm. Then we got the white piece on the bottom. Where's your regular 2-stutter? Or just a 2-stutter? Whoa, whoa, Black Betty. And then we got this coming up on top. Then we got to put this in here. Blue piece connector. And then we got another black piece connector. Those go in here. Oh my goodness. Talk about tiny hands. This set is not built for people with big hands. I come on. Come on, hurry, 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 hurry. Hmm. There we go. Those are inside. Now we have to build, or we gotta put in another piece in here. Oopsie, oopsie. Right in there. Got some square pieces with circles on them. Oh, come on, hurry, 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 hurry. And that's gonna go in the middle. No, it's gonna go in the corner. One like that. Yeah, on top, on top, on top. Come on, come on. There's that. We got those in. Now we gotta make some thrusters and put these on top. And then you put a pin in it. All right. And then you put a disc in it. Okay. All right. All right. All right. You put a disc on it. You put a pin on it. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Mm. Come on, get in. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. There's that. So now we have the backpack on him, ready to go. That will fit into here. So now he's got his backpack or his jetpack on. Once again, this build is super cool. Super glad I picked it up. Last thing we have to build is the nameplate. And so we will do that right now. We're getting done hopefully before the postman. All right, so that's that. We just have to add the decal. All right, let's go, friends. All right, and the title piece. So that is this Optimus Prime Lego build number 10302. 1,508 pieces. I think it took me over fucking 5 hours to get all this done. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I enjoyed building it for you, or for you to watch. I'm going to keep it, obviously. If you would like to like and subscribe, I would be a big fan of that. I will do a follow-up video later on. It won't be live. I'll just do like put his axe and his gun and stuff and pose him a little bit so everybody can see what's going on. Like, subscribe. I'm glad I showed it to you. Have a great day. See you again real soon. Bye-bye.